be showing you how to get into back carry. I am going to be using the Lillebaby Serenity All Seasons, but these are all different ways you can get into back carry with just about any soft structured carrier that is safe for back carry. You can do this with any of the Lillebabys, and I'm sure with a bunch of other different brands. So one way is to start with it on your back. Put it on your back. If your carrier has safety straps, all of the Lillebaby ones do, make sure that you have your buckle through that safety strap just in case anything happens that protects your baby or toddler from a fall. And then grab your little one. And then what I do is, one way you can do it is you just literally slide them to the back, grab on, slip your arm over, and then you lift that panel into place. And then you go ahead and clip that chest clip. So you have your baby in back carry. And then you just want to make sure that that panel is at a good height. And if it is a little low, what you can do is lift those straps and just gently bounce baby. And you can adjust these to wherever you find it most comfortable for you. So that's one way of doing it. And this is how I get down. I just loosen this strap so it's ready for the next time I put it on. I grab my baby, grab, and then I just slide her back over. So another way you can get into back carry is you grab your little baby. I prefer not to do this until they're a bit older. Some people do it with their like 6, 7, 8 months old. I prefer to wait until they're closer to a year. I just didn't feel comfortable. But I grab her and then just swing her onto my back. And then I've got her. And I can just pull that panel back up over. And again, if you need to, gently bounce and put your chest clip into place. Okay, so I'm going to show you how I actually go from back carry to front carry or front to back without having to unstrap anything. So I go ahead and I loosen this as much as I can, grab my baby, take one arm out, and slide her over. And then I grab onto this so she can't fall out. I pull my arm through, and then I continue sliding it over. And then you have your baby in front carry if needed. I do this when we're hiking and I need to switch to front carry for breastfeeding or, yep, there she goes, or whatever she wants to do. If she's just needing some more attention and FaceTime, I can switch her to the front. And then I'll just show you how I get her back to the back doing that same method. Hi. So I go ahead and I loosen that chest clip all the way. Slide one arm through. I grab it here and I start to slide her back. And then I grab on tight. I kind of lean, shimmy my other arm out, grab on, and then I put my other arm in, and on other arm. Yay! And again, you can shimmy that, gently bounce if needed. And then I tighten back up. Were you enjoying front carry? So that's another way you can do it to make this easier. So another way, you can kind of just lean, and if you're not comfortable swinging, you can just set them down. So another way to do it is you go ahead and put it on in front, and then you grab your kiddo, and then you grab these straps like this, so she's tucked in there, and you just shimmy your way back. You kind of pull this, make sure you're keeping a tight hand on there, and then what I prefer to do is I kind of grab her I grab my straps. Okay. And you continue shimmying back. And then I put one arm in and then the other. And these all have fancy names like Walk Like an Egyptian and other things. Superman. I am not great with the names. I will try to add those on and see if I can add a little tag with the name of them in case you're searching for other videos. But these are just different ways I do it personally. And then one thing with those methods where you have to twist the carrier, you will find that your tops get all strangely aligned, which can be a little annoying. But you can, if you have to, you can grab onto your baby, loosen your strap and then pull everything into place before tightening back up. So that is an option if you really feel more comfortable starting with baby on front. And I was going to show again, this is another way you can take baby down if you're not comfortable with just slinging them over. So you loosen, grab onto your baby, and then you can either kneel or sit on something and allow them to kind of hop off. Are you taking pictures? Okay, so when you're carrying a toddler, what I like to do is lower it a bit down onto my hips. And then there are a couple ways you can do this. You can have them, you can kind of kneel down and let them climb on, put their arms around your neck, and then lift that waistband into place, that panel into place. That's one way to do it. Or the way I do it when I'm out and about is either that slide method or, can I show this way? We're going to go up over, ready? So I grab onto her hips and legs, nice and firm, and I just go, pew! She enjoys it. Then she can grab on and then slide, and we've got her in place. So with a toddler, you may want this headrest up to provide a little more support and get that panel up higher on their back. Again, if you want that panel height up further, you just gently bounce and tighten into place. And then another way you can get her down is, again, just that kind of take your shoulder straps off, hold on to your kiddo, and then just kind of swing them down. And then with a smaller kid, I typically raise the waistband a little bit more. And when you are front or back carrying, you do want to make sure that panel is at a safe height. So this is in front carry, but it's the same with back carry. So they can have their arms out with a Lillebaby with the panel, with that headrest down. They should not have their arms up and over if the headrest is up. So, a couple of things when you're carrying, you want to make sure that they are actually sitting in the panel, not on the waistband. I'll try and make it so she's on the waistband. So this is what it looks like when she's on the waistband. Hey you! Are you chewing on that? So she's up on the waistband. You can tell often the waistband kind of tilts down. I don't know if you can see that at all, but it shifts so it's tilted downward, and it can cause a lot more pressure on your back and be a lot more uncomfortable. And then to fix that, you kind of grab their hips and just gently pull them out until they're actually resting in the panel. Yeah. And then you want that panel, can I give you? You want it to come somewhere between there. You don't want it up, this main panel up far over their head. And then you can also do arms out like I mentioned. And you just want to make sure that it's right at their armpit level and not significantly lower than that armpit level.